It's just a coincidence, but after watching defense dominate the game in the Super Bowl, we're set to see a lot of defensive players, especially linemen, taken in the first round of this year's draft. Point 1. ArizonaNick Bosa. The Ohio State Bosa is the consensus top pick right now, and we don't see that changing. Point 2. FranciscoQuinnen Williams, DT, Alabama. Between him and Allen, Williams is a better fit. Could also trade down for more picks. Point 3. New York JetsJosh Allen, OLB, KentuckyEven. If he doesn't work out as a pass rusher, has the athleticism to play standing up. Point 4. Oakland, Lelon Ferrell, the Clemson. Unshockingly, the Raiders' pass rush was terrible without Khalil Mack. Ferrell will help on that front. Point 5. Tampa Bay Greedy Williams, CB, LSF. Bucks pass defense was yet again among the league's worst units. Point 6. New York Giants Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama. It might actually be smarter to upgrade their line and wait until next year's better crop of QBs. Point 7. Jacksonville Dwayne Haskins, QB, Ohio State. The Jaguars, unlike the Giants, can't afford to wait. They need a new QB now. Point 8. Detroit Rashawn Gary, DL, Michigan. Ance's free agency raises even more questions about the Lions' defensive front. Point 9. Buffalo DeJuan Taylor, OT, Florida. If they want Josh Allen to succeed, they need to improve his protection. Point 10. Denver Drew Lock, QB, Missouri. Early reports are that the Broncos are locked in on Lock and could trade up to get him, if necessary. Point 11. Cincinnati Devin White, LB, LSU. A seemingly perfect match here, White as an instant starter for them and a replacement for Perfect. Point 12. Green Bay Oliver, DL, Houston. This is probably too low for Oliver, but there are big questions about what position he'll play in the NFL. Point 13. Miami Kyler Murray, QB, Oklahoma. Has a big decision to make regarding baseball versus football, but getting selected this high would make it easy. Point 14. Atlanta Jeffrey Simmons, DT, Mississippi State. Won't be at the combine due to off-field issues, which should damage his stock. Point 15. Washington, K. Metcalf, WR, Ole Miss. If they don't move up for a QB with Smith's career possibly over, getting a top WR is a priority. Point 16. Carolina Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. With Cam Newton's durability in question, protecting him must paramount for the Panthers. Point 17. Cleveland Byron Murphy, CB, Washington. Could end up being the top corner in the draft and would pair up well with Denzel Ward. Point 18. Minnesota Dalton Risner, OT, Kansas. Steady offensive line is the Vikings' biggest need and there are several good prospects available here. Point 19. Tennessee Montez Sweat, OLB, Mississippi State. Receiver could be the pick here, but Sweat had a strong Senior Bowl and great college production. Point 20. Pittsburgh DeAndre Baker, CB, Georgia. Pittsburgh's need for a corner is one of the most apparent at this point of the draft. Point 21. Seattle Jachai Polite, Florida. The Seahawks are lacking the type of pass rush that would help their rebuilding secondary. Point 22. Baltimore Marquise Brown, WR, Oklahoma. Hollywood Brown would add a big play threat to the grounded Ravens offense. Point 23. Houston Adree Dillard, OT, Washington. Steady offensive line is the Texans' biggest need with cornerback not too far behind. Point 24. Oakland Daniel Jones, QB, the K. A strong Senior Bowl performance has put Jones into the round 1 conversation. Point 25. Philadelphia Jalen Ferguson, the Louisiana Tech. Getting their pass rush back to prominence and adding some youth on the line will help. Point 26. Indianapolis Christian Wilkins, DT, Clemson. Another member of Clemson's title-winning defense that will be a first-rounder. Point 27. Oakland N'Keal Harry, WR, Arizona State. After nabbing a potential Mac replacement earlier, could take an Amari Cooper replacement here. Point 28. LA Chargers Nasser Adderley, FS, Delaware. Didn't play against top competition, but showed off his talent in the Senior Bowl. Point 29. Kansas City Trayvon Mullen, CB, Clemson. Pass defense was the Chiefs' biggest flaw last season and will need an upgrade to take the next step. Point 30. Green Bay Deontay Thompson, FS, Alabama. He ended the season with a CB playing safety, making the position a priority. 31. LA Rams Mack Wilson, LB, Alabama free agency will create more holes, but LBs are the weakness of the Rams defense right now. 32. New England, Jay Hawkinson, Iowa. He can catch, block and would be a great eventual replacement for Grank, whose future is in question.